You're very well.
Just here. Yes, Sao Paulo. To the man. Oh, thank you for having me.
Oh, unbelievable. Welcome. We are so glad that you're here, man.
Really pleased and privileged to be here. I love Brazil.
And welcome to the Thunder stage. This is our welcome sound for people that we love.
Muito obrigado. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's overwhelming. I didn't expect there to be this many people. My word, let me get my trousers up.
We've got so many energy, we've got so many. Are you ready, man?
I don't know that I am actually, to be honest with you. No, of course I am. Yeah. Hit me. Let's go.
How's it been with the con? We met backstage. You were just arriving. You had the chance to walk around to meet some friends already?
Yeah, met some wonderful people who've come from all over actually, and people that like Doctor Who or House of the Dragon, and you know, there's a great energy, as there always is, wherever I go in Brazil. But this is this is a huge con, and it's really well done. I have to say, this is one of the best that I've ever been to.
Did you get the opportunity to walk around? Because we've got so many of characters, right? So, did you get the opportunity to walk around? We're going to talk about lots of your characters that you can see. We have lots of cosplays.
Yeah, no, I sadly haven't, but I was bought this amazing gift actually, which I think is an Ecuadorian hat, and I can wear it and go like incognito, and I can see all your wonderful costumes. But yeah, there's been some fabulous costumes. You all look brilliant.
Talking about going around in costume and mask, talking about your characters, if you could disguise as one of them, which one would you go with?
If I could dress up as one of them?
Yeah.
Any of the characters? God, but you know, it's pretty hard. Look, I think Damon's got some lovely costumes, I have to say. I always gravitate back to the Doctor's tweed. I didn't know that people like Doctor Who in Brazil.
You know what? It's very difficult to watch Doctor Who here. So we are really tough fans.
Yeah, what I know. Because what are you watching on? Like, how do you get it?
We played the character for 4 years,
Yes.
and I bet it has left you a huge mark. But I was wondering, how do you see your version of the Doctor in comparison to the older Doctors, the ones that came after you, the ones that came before you? Because we have Doctors that came after and also before. You made your mark, but how do you see yours in comparison to the other ones?
Gosh, that's a very good question. Well, what you have to remember is ultimately they're all the same person with a different face.
You have a point.
I thought it was, I thought it was such a wonderful opportunity. You get to play an alien who's 900 years old, who can travel anywhere in time and space, who sort of picks up his best friends and and shows them the universe. And to be so close to this idea of time travel was such a great gift. But I don't know. It's hard to judge your own version of something. I think what I do know is I was very lucky to have Stephen Moffat, and very lucky to have and Jeff Conway. So yeah, there were great people around me.
Talking about that, I had a chance to meet Peter Capaldi. You to address a little bit about the witty job of Mr. Moffat, because I think it's brilliant. What he has done with Doctor Who, it's something incredible. And I had the chance also to meet David Tennant here.
He's great. Yeah, David's a great guy. He's a really lovely man and a brilliant doctor, I have to say.
Have you got a WhatsApp group where we're chatting?
Oh, the doctors. Not that I'm part of, but I have got the 10th Doctor. The 10th Doctor over there. I think Stephen's a genius actually, and also not just Doctor Who. What he did with Sherlock is incredible. he was really bold with the character. He was bold and inventive, and I think pushed it. And I think my introduction to one of the companions, in my humble opinion, I think it was one of the best ways to meet a companion when he met a young Amy Pond. And then he disappeared. And he came back and she's like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "Who are you?" Brilliant.
And one last question, Doctor. If you could pick any destination for TARDIS to take you, where would it be?
Gosh. I'm sorry, there were people shouting out from the audience there.
Rio.
I've been to, I'm karaoke, I've been to Rio. I don't know. There's many places I'd like to go. I'd love to sort of pick up Frank Sinatra and travel around and go back and see the dinosaurs. Then go and see England win the World Cup. You guys have won the World Cup a lot. We haven't. Yeah. And then what else would I do? I mean, oh God, there's so many places. Where would you go?
To be really honest, it's a present to be here to get to.
It is.
You're talking about Rio. We got a gift from someone there.
Actually, last night I went to see Sao Paulo play. Listen, muito obrigado. Thank you so much.
To a game, right?
Yeah. I've been.
When we were talking backstage, I said, you have to go to Corinthians match. Corinthians, fazer barulho! Palmeiras tá aí! Flamengo! Botafogo! Aê, porra, campeão! Cadê os Santistas?
I mean, I got doing really well though. They just won the. So last year I went to the Copa de Libertadores final.
Oh yeah.
I saw Fluminense beat Boca Juniors, yeah. But now Fluminense are not doing so well.
No, they're not.
No.
Not to relegation. Well, let's talk about another British icon. You portrayed in The Crown. You played Prince Philip.
Yes.
A role that even earned you an Emmy Award. Congrats on that. And what is like living the life of a royal? Did you like? Did the Rockstar Praise approve your performance?
Did Prince Philip? I mean, I don't know if he approved my performance as such. I don't know if he even saw it. I think members of the royal family have seen it. Whether they like it or not, I don't know. But I loved playing him because he was married to the Queen. He had this huge pressure on him. But there was something about him where he was just like, I don't give it. You know what I mean? And there was a sort of iridescent, there was what's the word I'm looking for? There was a sense of rebellion in him that I really enjoyed. Well, and weirdly, there's a similar sense of rebellion, I think, between Philip the Doctor and Damon in a way, which is strange, I know, to hear, but I think it kind of is.
I really don't think it's strange at all, because I really think that the character of Philip and also Daemon Targaryen has some similarities when it comes to male authority figures that have some kind of insecurities when it comes to women and their strength. Right? So I can see some family between them. But the thing that got me curious when I watched The Crown is the fact that obviously you play Prince Philip, but I was wondering to myself, have Matt met any of the royal family in real life? So I went searching and I found out that you actually did. And I wanted to know, how was that meeting, and do you have to follow some protocols? How does that work?
I think you do ostensibly have to follow some protocols if you want to. But they were very charming. I met Charles, I met Harry, and they were very gracious and very nice. I mean, Charles came to the set of Doctor Who actually.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Prince Charles. We had a photograph outside the TARDIS. Yeah, and look, it was nice. Yeah, it was cool.
Well, the relationship between Queen Elizabeth II, one of the show's cornerstones. How did you build that dynamic with Claire Foy, and how did it evolve over the seasons?
Well, with Claire Foy, we were sort of lucky to be working with one of the great actresses of a generation. And as a she truly is one of the greats, so I was terribly fortunate. And also, again, it all starts with the writing. Peter Walken is a genius and wrote the most glorious scripts that didn't need much work. And yeah, look, it was essentially a love story, I think. They really loved each other. It was complicated for Philip being married into the royal family, and that was that just created really interesting tension.
And the nice thing about The Crown is that it's a story that has a mix of facts and fiction. How did you manage to keep it real while still making it exciting to watch?
I mean, look, it is ultimately Peter Morgan's version of The Crown, but it is based, or loosely based, in true events in time. And I think with any of these parts, it's about, there's lots of actors that can imitate people really beautifully. I can't do that as such, but it was, I don't know, you try and bring your attitude and your interest and the things that your aspect of the character to a real person, if that makes sense. I've gone round the houses, don't listen to me.
Well, we talked about Doctor, we talked about Prince, but now we have another icon, British icon to ask you about.
Yeah.
What do you think about Oasis getting back together?
It's the best thing in the world, isn't it? And they're coming to Sao Paulo. And I went to, obviously I said last night, I went to see Sao Paulo play, and I just imagined Oasis being in that stadium. You've got to get tickets, it's going to be, if you can, it's going to be...
It's sold out.
Of course it does, yeah. But I think it's going to be absolutely...
Have you been to it?
Yeah, loads. I mean, I'm going to as many as I can. I think it's a great thing for British culture, but just for music fans, I think it's just truly exciting, you know.
If you had just one question, but were you Oasis team or Blur team?
Listen, they're both great, but Oasis is mine.
Oasis.
Oasis is mine. But Blur,
I love Blur.
Yeah, Blur and Oasis, but Oasis is mine.
And Matt, you...
I love this. It's like
Everything alright over there?
I feel like I'm in a Taylor Swift concert.
How I felt the first time that I saw it. But, okay, everything alright over there, production? Okay, so let's keep going. So, as I was saying, you are a... Look, I'm really not understanding what's going on here. Suddenly it's really hot, everyone's getting agitated, and I just want to continue the interview. Okay? My apologies once again, Matt, but let's go. You are...
Oh, we've got our dragon.
Yes. What a job.
Alright. I hear you, baby dragon. Jeez. Can we just relax for a second? side of the dragon. So how did you prepare to play such an, I mean,
Difficult.
complex, a little bit complex,
Yeah.
unpredictable person like Damon?
Well, I think that was one of the things that really drew me to it. You know, with Damon, it's kind of like he's walking on a piece of glass, and at any point he can fall off this way or fall off that way, and it was thrilling, really. I mean, how did I prepare? Because you always prepare, but you know, I thought it was just going to be a really interesting challenge, and I was always really captivated by his relationship with his brother, Viserys, and his relationship with his wife. Rhaenyra is played by a wonderful.
That's amazing.
That's very interesting to hear. Well, Damon is a character you nailed, and I can't believe how difficult it is to do it. All the action and also all the drama. Have you got any challenging moment during the series while you're shooting?
Yeah, God, so many challenging moments. I mean, putting a wig on every day is and the armour's really heavy. No, look, like with any big production, there's a lot of challenges that you face. It's an 8-month shoot, and it's of great scale. So these things take a long time. The battles, the dinner scenes, God, they take forever. The wedding, we were there shooting that for 2 weeks, but they're good challenges to have. I like being an actor. It's fun.
And of course, we can talk about Damon Targaryen without mentioning dragons, right?
Yeah.
I have a question. It was like, dragon, what would you name him?
Correct.
Speaking of correct,
If I had my own dragon, I'd call him Rufio. Yeah. Like, you remember from the Steven Spielberg movie, Rufio? Yeah, but I love Caraxes, man. Caraxes is the man.
yeah, but since you mentioned Caraxes, how do you see the relation between Damon and Caraxes, and also yours with Caraxes? Because we know that it's all CGI, but it's really pretty for us, the audience, to see the relation between you and the dragons.
Well, that's a very good question. I think, look, it's a bit like having an avatar, having a dragon, you know, and it also is a bit like having a dog. I don't know if anyone's got dogs or cats, but there's a strange, I mean, particularly with the dragon, I think there's a strange sort of symbiotic connection, like having an avatar where you're one and the same thing. And apart from his brother, Rhaenyra and Caraxes, Damon doesn't really like anyone, apart from maybe Sir Simon Strong, who I think won him over in the end.
And I mean, the long-time fans, I bet they are really used to seeing you as a prince, used to seeing you as the doctor, and then you came as Damon Targaryen, riding dragons and fighting war. They loved it. I mean, they loved it. We all loved you as Damon Targaryen. Yeah, if you didn't know, people love you. But the thing is, I wonder if you are a person that go looking for this kind of critics, and if you look for the approval of the fans, the public, or you rather not look for it at all.
As in, do I read what they say and stuff?
Exactly.
No. Because for every good thing they say, there's a bad thing they say. And but obviously a show like Doctor Who or House of the Dragon is nothing without the fans, really. They're huge fandoms and worlds, and obviously we make it for the fans, but you've got to make it for your, at first you've got to make it for yourself and hope people like it. And listen, some people like it, some people don't. It's not for everyone. And some people like Damon, some people like Aemon, some people like Rhaenyra, you know what I mean? You can pick your character.
Yeah, but I mean, after all, people love you, so.
Well, listen, I don't know about that. I like Brazil, yeah. It is, honestly, it's such a wonderful country. You're very lucky to live here, I think.
So, talking about this Brazilian flavor, we've got something lighter to talk now.
Nice.
We have a word around here. It's called 91 words. It's like molhar as palavras, molhar o bico.
Molhar as palavras.
Molhar as palavras. It's like chill a bit, and you got a tradition to have a cuppa at 5, a cup of tea.
Yeah.
We do something a little bit different here. We'd like to try. It's 6 p.m. here in Brazil.
Okay.
How about we try a caipirinha?
Caipirinha.
You want some coxinhas with it?
Coxinha, yeah, of course. Yeah. I love that. I go to BB lunches in Rio and have a coxinha. BB lunches, I like BB lunches. Yes, for a coxinha, it's great.
Yes, and did you get the opportunity to meet any restaurant or pubs here in São Paulo?
No, but we're actually looking for one, so tell me, because we want to watch football tomorrow. Some English football.
Okay, we're gonna give you some suggestions at
Obrigado.
the stage. But how are you staying?
I leave on Monday.
Monday?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. You have many days to
Yeah.
the city and stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe, no, we can go together. I mean,
Oh yeah? Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, we can make
It's
what,
late.
what, just to make you feel more comfortable, we're gonna learn to teach you how to talk to a waiter
Okay.
in Portuguese.
Okay.
You can see and say, yes chef,
Yes, chef.
beleza campeão,
Beleza, campeão.
beleza caipirinhas,
Tem 3 caipirinhas.
pouco
Pouco açúcar.
valeu guerreiro.
Valeu, guerreiro. Sorry.
And we're not just talking, we're doing it.
Oh, wow. Nice. Obrigado.
Are we actually drinking it?
Listen, why not? Caipirinha at 6 in the afternoon, why? It's good.
I mean, we're going to do many interviews, and I was like, okay, am I allowed to do this? Am I?
Sure.
He's my boss, so if
Yeah.
he approves it, then it's fine.
Okay.
Let's do it, right?
Yeah. I would love to try
So,
that.
okay, perfect. So let's kick things off a bit more in a Brazilian way.
Nice.
I wanted to talk about a character who really brought the swag.
The swag.
I'm talking about the villain you played in the Marvel Universe movie Morbius. What was it like to play this?
I don't know if it's a half, but the thing is, like, I've always, and I don't know how successful that particular one was, but I've always wanted to do a vampire. I love vampires, and I love vampire movies, and I've always wanted to play a vampire. I still do again, really, but it was good. I wanted to play a vampire. And look, with any project you do, sometimes they really hit, sometimes they really don't. But it was, it was a challenge, and everything is an experience, right?
And why did I mention swag? Because Milo totally nailed Brazilian vibe with his dance moves. So we wanted to show you a video to see if you agree. And we heard that you were trying your hand at DJing.
Well, when I was younger,
But a little bit of yes?
I used to be a DJ, a little bit.
So we also want to know your opinion about the soundtrack of the video we're going to play. Okay? So are you ready?
Okay, yeah, let's see.
Solta DJ!
I like the Brazilian music, of course, but other than that, I can't. It's too embarrassing. I can't. You're Brazil. You're like Brazil. No worries. It's like Rio. Everyone's like, because you're on the beach all the time, you guys.
You were talking earlier about the parlors from some of the characters. Have you got a checklist of things that you like to have in your characters when you say, oh, this is a good thing because of this, and this?
What? Do you mean when I choose to play? Oh well, look, part of having a character in front of you is luck and timing. Is it the right script? Is it the right director? Are you in the right age and time in your life? But I think I always, if this isn't boring, I think I always try and choose characters that feel like a challenge. You know, I'm not really the right class to play Prince Philip, and it's probably a bit too young to play the Doctor, and so, you know, you just try and stretch yourself really and go, ooh, what do we got on here? Saudi!
Cheers.
Saudi, cheers. Good. Yeah, it's good. Well, you know, thank you.
Tinha queijo brigadeiro, galera. Que isso?
I like this.
Bring me more interviews with Matt Smith.
Wow.
You should come more and more.
I think that's a really nice caipirinha vibe. It's really good.
Have you tried the caipirinha with cachaça and also vodka?
I've tried all caipirinha.
Have you got a favorite fruit to put with it?
Over here. Well, listen, I've tried many. I've tried passion fruit,
Okay.
watermelon, papaya, obviously, and cachaça. I've tried everything. I love Brazil.
And we have one of our usual questions. We understand a lot that it's called football. I'm refusing myself to say soccer. It's football.
No, it's
It's
football, man.
Let's play with the foot, right? So,
Soccer. Hell no.
no chance. And you've played. How was it? This experience?
Yeah, I mean, listen, football is my great passion, really, and yeah, it was something I did in my youth, and you know, and actually when I used to come to Rio sort of 15 years ago, I used to play in a five-a-side team there with a friend of mine, Michael Stanford. He was really good, and we would go out. I can't remember where, but you know, it was a really high standard, of course. And then I would try and play the foot volley on the beach, but it's hard.
That's
It's very hard. Yeah.
One thing that I think it's really interesting is the fact that these football players,
Very rigid in the
but the
pub.
other thing is that being a football player and being an actor, it seems like really different things.
Yeah.
But I bet that all of your physical and psychology of football player
Yeah.
is really similar for the one you have to also have practice to be an actor.
That's very true.
So, how did you feel by doing this transition? Because, I mean, they are different things, but you kind of also have things that you learn with football that maybe applies to the acting life.
I think that's very well observed, actually. Yeah, because the things like you have to prepare and be disciplined, and look, if you're a footballer, you know how it is. You're constantly failing. You know, you've got to get back on the horse and go again. As we know in Brazil and England at the moment, it's been difficult for our national teams.
I know.
At least you guys have won the World Cup what, like 4 times. And that team, you know, yeah, don't get me started. So, but it's taken us like 60 years, and yeah, so I think there are a lot of parallels between being a sportsman and an artist, and that sense of occasion that are really useful.
And which team do you support over there? Is there any
Blackburn
Brazilian?
Rovers. No one. I love Blackburn Rovers. I'm actually going to see them next weekend. I love it.
And is there any Brazilian team that you like?
Flamengo. The first team I ever went to see was Flamengo at the Maracanã.
I know why.
Yeah.
They had a very good team.
Yeah.
But you have to go to the Rangers match to see it.
He keeps insisting.
They had a good one a couple of days ago, Corinthians.
Yes.
Yeah, they did well.
Last 8 matches, 8 victories. Enough said.
Come on.
Well, speaking of football, let's talk a little bit more about this. You have to go and choose who's the GOAT when
Yes.
we talk about center forward.
Yes.
In your opinion, we
Come on.
elaborate these or that, two
Yes.
options, and then you just have to choose the first duo is Wayne Rooney or Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay. Go.
Do we have?
What? So I pick between the two.
Yeah.
One between the two.
Cristiano, listen, I love Rooney, he's amazing, but Cristiano's Cristiano.
Cristiano Ronaldo, okay? Cristiano Ronaldo or the real Ronaldo?
I've met him. I've met him once. I was, I was like, Ronaldo's there. I love Ronaldo, the real Ronaldo. Yeah, nah, man, Ronaldo. R9.
R9. Yes.
R9.
Ronaldo or Ibrahimovic? Zlatan.
R9.
Ronaldo or Lewandowski?
R9.
Who else? Harry Kane.
R9.
Jamie Vardy.
Jamie Vardy. R9.
Last but not least, R9 or Matt Smith?
R9.
I'm gonna picture of Matt Smith.
No.
No, it's too low.
No. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's some great players on there, but the real Ronaldo at his best was.
I was living in London in 1902. I went to Trafalgar Square.
And that was
crazy.
And because all of the Brazilians in London, yeah. I'm constantly trying to find Brazilian food in London, like a good, because I love farofa. I'm still yet to find. So if anyone knows a good Brazilian restaurant in London, let me know.
There's one in Oxford Street.
I mean, it's good. Okay.
Tell us a little bit more about your Brazilian experience. I mean, you've been to Rio, right?
Yeah, no.
Have you been about the beaches?
Come, that's my team. Blackburn Rovers. Come on. Oh no. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's when they won the World Cup. That was that team.
How old were you?
Young, very young. God, I've aged terribly. God, I'm old. No, anyway.
We should have a football here, so
Yeah.
you could do some embaixadinhas. You know how to do embaixadinhas?
Kick-ups. It's been a long time.
We
Yeah.
could try maybe.
No,
maybe
don't.
tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow.
After
Maybe
the
next
meeting,
After the
maybe.
Caipirinhas, right? Well, tell us a little bit more about your experience in Rio.
In Rio, listen, I fell in love with Brazil, with the people, with, the fact you love football. And I had three wonderful friends that I met at university who were Brazilian. We played in the same football team, and then I would come and visit them. We went to Manazias one year, and then I've constantly came back. I've been to carnivals and New Year's and jumped waves. I kind of fell in love with the culture of the country and with the people.
And about from Rio, Foz do Iguaçu, Amazonia, have you been
No,
to
the Rio, I've been to Curitiba, Sao Paulo, Manazias, and then a place just north of Rio called, it's like a
Paraty?
No, but I want to go up like to the northeast.
Yeah.
And there's an island there which is meant to
Fernando de Noronha.
Fernando de Noronha.
The dolphin.
Yeah, I want to go up there. And then let's see the beaches up by like Recife and all that. I would love one day to do that.
There's one place called Pipa.
Pipa.
Pisa is amazing.
Oh, and I want to go to Florianopolis as well.
Also Natal. Natal is a really nice place. There are so many places in Brazil that you can visit because
Yeah.
they are a people that really loves to embrace conversations.
Yeah.
Really loves to take a caipirinha.
Yeah. You love everything.
I mean, yeah, we actually love everything. So it's really nice to have people that wants to be with you, wants to have a conversation.
Yeah.
It's really nice to meet these new places. If we could take you to Fernando de Noronha, it would be a pleasure because I bet you would like there, but there are so many places in Brazil that feel so special.
Yeah.
But of course, you're here in São Paulo, and I just want to
Which
say...
I'm really pleased to be here as well. I've always wanted to come.
When did you arrive?
Yesterday.
You didn't get the opportunity to go around, did you?
No, I am here. Yesterday I came, I did this, and then tomorrow. But there's a great dance music scene here as well.
Yes.
And great restaurants. There's like a huge Japanese culture here, a huge Italian culture. great restaurant. So I'm looking forward to getting out at the weekend and trying to have a look at the city.
You should go to Liberdade.
Yes.
What
We
is
have
this?
a neighborhood that used to be from slaves. They were kept there. It's called Liberdade. And then
Liberdade.
from the beginning of this century, the Japanese community, when they came here, they stayed there. It's a place to
I'll check it out.
like amazing Japanese restaurants.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much.
And talking about places that you already visited, I mean, you're here in Brazil, it's your responsibility, those are your favorite, but let's pretend it's not.
Yeah.
Which place that you already visited that became one of your favorites ever?
Ooh, you're not gonna like this.
Oh my god,
I love Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires. Buenos Aires.
And have you been
That's
to
a great city.
Tango?
The where?
Tango.
Tango. No.
Let's tango.
No. Oh no, the tango. No. But I also went to the Galapagos and Ecuador. I loved it there. I think it's an amazing continent. But yeah.
Talking about traveling around.
Yes.
With your work, which is the most amazing place that you've been working.
To work. Oh god. Well, actually, when I was doing Doctor Who, we got to film in Death Valley. You know that episode? I don't know if those of you who like Doctor Who, and like he's like sat on a car at the start, and like River Song comes on and shit. That was pretty great. And then we also got to film an episode in New York, which was amazing. I love New York as well. It's a great city. Yeah. It's been a great privilege to travel with the actor.
Yeah, I just wanted to say once again that now you're here in Brazil,
Yeah.
and we all were really excited to see you. I mean, this is my second CCXP. You are one of the most amazing persons that I've ever talked with, and I know that you all were really excited to see Matt, right? So I just wanted to appreciate the moment
Thank
to
you.
thank you again for your time and for being here. It's really special for all of us, new fans, because there are some people that, I mean, came to know your work with Damon Targaryen, but there are people that are fans of you for ages now. So
Yeah. So.
I have to say that I was finishing mine. Come on, man.
bateu, virou.
One last request.
Yeah.
I believe that they want a selfie with you. How about we stay here and everyone in the background and we take a selfie?